Okay, so I went here. I went to download zip and on my GitHub page, and then I get this big zip file. Of course, you're probably just interested on the install folder, so you go here, and there's a few files over here. So the first files that I think are more interesting because they have a routine inside, they're the CMD files. So for example, you have this register and unregister files. I'm gonna open the files on Notepad because then I can show what they're actually doing, and they're literally just a bit of code. Yeah, so basically we go here and it copies the files, like literally just copies the files to the corresponding folders, and then it will go here and run the ragasm.exe, which is a little routine from the .NET framework that does the assembly registering for Inventor, and I mean pretty much anything that uses the .NET framework, and it's gonna go uh, copy it to this particular folder. Of course, in your case, you see this is 2014. This is how long ago I made this. So you can do that for 2020 or whatever year or of inventory you have, and yeah. So and then you go PDF PDF in massa is like the name of the file. So you have to change this, right? So for example, I'm gonna go here to my personal Autodesk Inventor install, which is supposed to be here. So let me go there, Inventor 2019, and then bin has a capital B. So I copy this to here, right? And since the file is being copied to that folder, I have to change it over here also. And over here, cool. So I think that's simple enough. I update it, and I think should be pretty much it. So I'm gonna watch this folder. So I'm gonna keep the folder over here, and I'm gonna run this as an admin. Cool. So let's first check whether the files were copied, right? So the first file is PDF, there it is, and the other file that we're copying is wing controls, right, which is this one. So those two files are there. That's cool. And of course, I'm just doing that because this actually is a one of the Visual Studio components for making the lists. You probably have that if you have the .NET framework, but it's just an easier way to just have it as a DLL file over there. So, okay, so it's gonna give you a warning here, right? Which is fine as long as it gives you this message: types registered successfully. What can happen is if you run this without running as an administrator, then you're gonna get this error, which is the error occurred, and it's kind of annoying because there's this random error of saying like, you know, the code base, whatever, you gotta give it a strong name. That's useless. The only thing you have to worry about is the fact that it's giving you this error, and when this error occurs, it's just because you didn't run it as an admin, or you didn't run ragasm.exe as an admin, which you can do by just running this as an administrator. So this is the only thing you have to be aware of, and I'm pretty sure that this would be enough to. And I started with an empty. I didn't have this installed in this because this is literally, it's been so long ago. So, and I don't do this. I do this more of as a student right now because I'm doing my doctorate degree, so I don't really need to do this anymore. So yeah, so I'm gonna open the Inventor Professional educational version, and let me just move the, it's still opening. Yeah, so let me just move this to here. And yeah, so you see here there's two new extra buttons here, and also there's the two extra buttons appear on the main menu. And I'm pretty sure if you, yeah, you can just open them and they're gonna do whatever they're supposed to do. So, and of course this one won't work until you actually open an assembly, so it's not as complaining about that. So I think this should be enough on the installation, so I'm gonna leave you over here, and I hope that this helps.